There's something across the street that most people do not realize exists, and it happens to be right in that little crevice right there. If you look very closely right there between those two columns, you will see him. Mortar man, halfway up a building. You can try to see him if you can. Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. I'm serious. When I say that guy's name was Mortar Man, it's true. Just Google it. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's TheDailyWoo. Currently in West Virginia, and I've gotten off the main thoroughfares and gotten onto some of the back roads, some of the windy areas, the overgrown, small town-esque type regions of West Virginia. I like to do that. I like to get off of freeways and interstates and just kind of see what there is to see off the beaten path, if you will. That's a pretty cool looking building, but even more cool is over here in the corner. Check that out. It's a satellite dish with a smiley face. Hilltop, West Virginia. Check out those old cars. And as cool as those are, something even cooler right here on the right-hand side, the Skyline DriveIn. On New Year's Day, 1953, Hank Williams, driven by his chauffeur driver, pulled right in here, and this is now deemed Hank Williams' last stop. Now, it is not completely known whether or not Hank Williams went inside and ate at the Skyline DriveIn, but after the driver exited out from getting his food, he realized that Hank had passed on. And as anyone would in that situation, finding your friend and employer dead in the back seat of a car, the driver did not know what to do. So he exited the parking lot, went 1.8 miles up the road, and then alerted the authorities. It has also been said that Hank Williams' song, Hey Good Lookin', was written inside here on a previous visit when he was passing through. And if you listen to the lyrics in that song, there is a mention of a top of a hill. And ironically, this location is in Hilltop, West Virginia. But if you want to see a marker designated this occasion, you have to drive down the road just a bit. Very shortly, we're going to be coming up on the world's largest steel arched bridge anywhere in the world. Whoa, I see it! There it is! Psych? What do you think's more old school, saying psych or saying not? For real though, I'm driving over this bridge. Look how high up we are. Check out this overlook. That's pretty beautiful down there. All activities are being monitored by video. I really wanted to take the drone and fly it next to the bridge to get the epic shots. But this is technically a national park and they do not approve of drones. So you're just going to get a normal look, just like I am. There's a little chart here showing how high the bridge is. And look at this, the Statue of Liberty seems puny in comparison to how tall the bridge is. That's a cool old classic truck. Now this is what I like to call an old country back road. Look at this. There's only one lane. I have to pull over to let this FedEx truck go around. Tom Hanks? One thing I've noticed here in West Virginia you don't see really in other areas are these weird little outhouse looking things, but they're not outhouses. They are areas that school kids can wait for the school bus. Right up the road here is a very weird roadside attraction that there is not a lot of information about online. In fact, I couldn't find any specifics of what was inside of this. So this should be interesting. I really do not know what I'm about to get myself into. It's called the Mystery Hole, and this weird looking bear creature is waving almost like a welcoming hello. And a redneck taxi has plowed into the side of it. And look at the old signage here. Wow. See the unbelievable. The Mystery Hole. But the question still remains. What is the Mystery Hole? I gotta check this out, Doc. Please, if you don't want to follow the rules, don't buy a ticket. But what are the rules? No phones, no cameras, no electronic devices. It looks like I might not be able to vlog this. It's sensational, it's baffling, it's mysterious. Seeing is but... Wait a second. Are those petunias? So far, I only know a couple of things about the Mystery Hole. I know I cannot enter until someone else, another patron, arrives. So I have to wait outside until someone else shows up to get the tour. Secondly, there is no filming, there's no cameras. As soon as I walked in, they knew I was already here. They have cameras all over the property. They told me, take all the pictures you want. You cannot take pictures in the gift shop or in the Mystery Hole. What the heck is this thing? A few other people have arrived. I have purchased my ticket, and they will not let me take my phone inside, not even in my pocket. I have to put it back in my van before they allow me down in the Mystery Hole. I'm gonna stash my phone right down in here. See you in a second. Okay, that was an experience. You go down in this hole underneath what you see on the upstairs, and your equilibrium is super thrown off. I got this pamphlet. You can kind of get a little hint on what happens in the Mystery Hole. And you can see there's even a little disclaimer here in the corner saying not responsible for accidents or after effects. People with high blood pressure or heart ailment do not enter. It was in no way whatsoever extreme in any facet, but it was so bizarre down in there, like the way you're standing, that if I would have stayed down there a few more minutes, I probably, no exaggeration, would have thrown up. According to this sign, Stonewall Jackson's mother is in a cemetery, and there's an arrow pointing straight up that hill. This is definitely a hike up the side of this hill. The cemetery is very steep, but they have put this huge sign up right where Stonewall Jackson's mother is buried. There must have been some sort of car accident or maybe even a storm that knocked down these power lines stretching all along this creek bed. If you look down there, you can see the power line pole has tumbled into the creek. Stopped off in Sam Black Church, West Virginia. Take a look at this sign. The Greenbrier Ghost. If you are not familiar with the story of the Greenbrier Ghost, it is a crazy one. Zona Hester Shue, her death in 1897 was presumed natural until her ghost appeared to her mother describing how her husband had killed her. That's insane. Her ghost gave the gruesome details of how she was murdered to her mother. They exhumed the body, and everything the ghost told the mother was correct. They ended up doing a full autopsy. It's crazy, right? Oh, you know, just a random snowman in the middle of summer in West Virginia. No dogs allowed out of vehicle past this point. Look at these cool guys. What's up, fellas? I must be interrupting their meal. Remember in the tabloids, the creature by the name of Bat Boy? Well, he was found right on the property where I am standing. The Lost World Caverns in Lewisburg, West Virginia. There he is, look, right there. That's Bat Boy. It's a Bat Boy bobblehead. They even have the news article in here. FBI captures Bat Boy. Top secret photograph. Right there in a West Virginia cave. This is it. This is the place. I'm going in. I'm going down into the cave. Oh my gosh, look at this place. Wow. This is something out of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. You gotta wonder where they found him. Like maybe in one of these little crevices here. Could have been hiding like down in there or over in that area. It's really hard to say. We're pretty much going straight down now. They have built stairs leading down to the bottom of the caverns. Whoa, look at this. There's an animal print right there. You could even see the paws. What kind of animal is that? And it also makes me wonder, could there be any ancestors of Bat Boy living back in there? Maybe that have not been discovered or found yet? There's a lot of water dripping down from the ground above us into the cave itself. Very wet and damp down here. There's definitely plenty of places to hide in here if you wanted to get way up in there and not be seen. If you listen closely, you can hear a stream down there. There's a stream of water below the cave, even though the cave is very far under the ground. The stream is even deeper under the ground than we are. Listen. This is incredible. Look at these formations. Are those stalactites or stalagmites? I guess there's both because they go from floor up and the floor down. So cool. You gotta watch your head. The quarters start to get very close under here. If you look straight up, that's 120 feet up there. Before anyone knew this cave was down here, a farmer used to throw his dead cows down that hole, and they would fall all the way down here into this little area here. And you can kind of see it down there. You could barely see it. There are animal bones still at the bottom of the cave. That's creepy. A very full, exciting day comes to an end. Time to say vlog. What the heck? What is that? What is that?